Hi, welcome. My name is Angelina, and you are watching an episode of. I was gonna say K-pop canceled. Wrong thing. You're watching an episode of my totally legit K-pop news. I feel like I didn't say that very confidently. You're watching my K-pop news show. Welcome. So today, there are a couple of things I want to talk about. Some people taking hiatus, some ridiculous plagiarism accusations, and among other things, some celebrity rumors, some K-pop idol rumors, some that I feel are probably pretty legit, and some that I feel, if they are legit, the response is really ridiculous. So let's get into it. Okay, Philip DeFranco, calm down. It's been so rainy outside, so I spent 20 minutes trying to set up those color changing lights, and they flash, and I almost gave myself a migraine. So I hope you appreciate my well-lit face. Okay, so the first thing we have in the news is Taehyun from TXT allegedly clubbing. Is this really big news? Not really, but I did want to start a discussion about it because the response, of course, the response is always what is the most interesting, people being outraged and so on. And we don't even know if it's him. I mean, I don't know his face well enough. I'm sure fans could be like, yeah, it's totally him, or that's an imposter. So this is titled, "Wow, his clubbing got leaked." And here's a face shot of him essentially. I mean, I think it kind of looks like, first of all, yeah, that definitely sucks. I know it's really weird for me to be like, oh my God, it sucks that he's getting his privacy invaded on, and then I'm exposing this privacy. I get it. But I do just want to say it is really fucking weird. Okay, if I've never encountered an idol before, but if I ever encountered an idol, it would be so weird for me to just take my phone out and be like, hi, human. I don't know. It feels so weird to me. I would feel so ashamed. I would feel even so ashamed to ask for a photo. I think I'm just so humble. I just have so much humility that I don't know that I would do that. Do you know what I mean? So when you see someone famous in real life, it baffles me that people are so confident to just go up and take a photo of them straight up. I would be so embarrassed and so ashamed and feel so stupid to do that. But that's just me. I don't know. I see obviously celebrity photos all the time of K-pop idols when you see them out in the wild, right? And I'm just like, how do you manage those feelings of embarrassment or shame? Do you have any? Because I could never, I literally had a dream that I met ATs and I wanted to take a picture of them and they were like, no, that's not okay. And I was like, I'm so sorry. This isn't like me. So I just don't know how people end up doing this. But anyways, this is these fucking ads. I know, get an ad blocker. I'm not a perfect person. Just let me have ads. So the main thing is that it seems he's hugging two girls, allegedly. Again, we don't know if it's him. Maybe it's him. I don't know. I'm not the moral police. That's all I'll say. So one of the responses is rubbin', then no way, TXT Taehyun. The video is legendary. So then here's the video, of course. So let's read some of the responses. Of course, if this was at the level of fakery that BLACKPINK got, I wouldn't feed the troll. But this one is a bit different. No, the fans who have seen what happened and are shielding him with "don't feed the trolls" are impressive. Is he for real rubbing himself with two girls at once? This is the first time I've seen someone ruin themselves over more than Chanyeol. So those are some of the K-netizen comments. These are, I think, international sounds comments. In that moment, he was already picturing the pan posts in his head. He waited and allowed the fan to get the mugshot for him. Oh my God, not the Rosé thing. We'll talk about the Rosé thing later because this is where I found out about it, actually. It's interesting. You know, I love K-pop stars. When an idol is allegedly in a scandal for something, they'll be like, what about your idols? And they'll bring up everything wrong with another idol. Okay, this is all just arguments at this point. We went way off track for the Taehyun thing, so let's move on to more discussion because there's another post I want to read. Okay, so this is another discussion post, and it's just, this actually... I'm thinking about the pun I'm gonna make and it makes me cringe. This actually rubs me the wrong way. What if Karina, Jangwon-yeon, or Winter were in a club rubbing against men? It's like, what does it matter? Like, what's the difference? What are you trying to say here? TXT Taehyun was sticking his body against two women at the club and causing a controversy. But if he was a female idol, wouldn't he be completely exiled? Okay, like, I get that point. Even if you were a commoner guy and were grinding against two women, it's a freaking turnoff. Imagine a male idol doing this and he wasn't even hiding his face. Seriously, what kind of situation was this? So here's maybe a controversial opinion that I have, and I acknowledge its faults. You know, I acknowledge the faults in this opinion, but I'll explain it anyways, and we can discuss this. But I always think, like, when a K-pop idol is like out and about, like, why don't they just wear a mask or like cover their face or like disguise themselves? And I know they shouldn't have to, but if their image is really in that much danger, if the entirety of their career is on the line and all that jazz, like, wouldn't you want to take those precautions? Not that I think that they should have to. That's the fault in that argument, right? Like, people should be allowed to have their privacy, but we don't live in that world. That's not the world that we live in. So we can acknowledge that something is problematic while also knowing that that's not feasible. It's just not feasible. So if you are an idol going to a club and doing this stuff that, of course, is none of our business, but if it does get out into the public, it reflects badly on the company might get mad. Do you know what I mean? We can have a point of view that is healthy while also kind of acknowledging that that point of view was ultimately useless in this economy. No, but this isn't just about him clubbing by rubbing himself against two women, and there's even a video proof of it. This is just legendary. So in the end, TXT got the most legendary controversy. I thought they were genuine farewell. You know, I don't think that's fair to say because you don't know them. Like, you can look at any idol and think that literally every idol seems genuine and nice and sweet, right? I have a whole video about that, how we don't genuinely know our idols and we never will. So of course they all seem genuine. So like, you could... This video is even more severe. It's not like he was exposed to have a girlfriend, but that he was dragging two women on him, drinking and dancing. This is just dumbfounding. I'll quit the fandom. Honestly, I'd never see him as an idol again. Very interesting. I do just want to say something. Like, I've never been clubbing, and I do feel like, you know, eventually when I'm like old as shit, I'm gonna like look back and be like, you know, maybe I should have went clubbing. Like, if I'm like 50, like, people don't go to the, like, is there an age limit? I don't think there's an age limit, but maybe that's not the demographic that's going to the clubs. And I wouldn't want to. Oh my God, no. If I'm like 50, I wouldn't want to go to the clubs. My point is, you know, this is looked down upon for idols to do. There's like a lot of life experiences that are maybe vital. I don't want to say it's vital because I don't think I'll ever actually go to a club and I don't want to feel bad about it. But like, it's okay to have life experiences is all I'm trying to say. But let me know what you think about this in the comments below. And now let's move on to the Rosé thing, which is the next subject. I know I didn't put the accent aigu. I don't want to hear about it. So essentially there's a photo going around. Is this too bright? God damn it. So a photo of BLACKPINK, Rosé, and actor Kang Dong-won sparks various rumors. Now, various is the key word here. Listen, let me show you the picture that is going around. To me, it looks like a fan took this photo. It looks like they were out to eat somewhere and like they were caught off guard by some creep trying to take a picture of them because there's even like this separator between them. For further context, essentially, Ricardo Tisci, I don't know, correct me in the comments, please feel free. Former chief creative officer of Burberry shared photos from a visit to what appears to be the well-known luxurious mansion owned by fashion designer and entrepreneur Ava Chow. This is the thing. Take absolutely goddamn everything with a grain of salt. I just want to talk about this because I have some things to say. So allegedly, there's some type of Coca-Cola in the picture, if you know what I mean. Now, I'm sat here looking at this picture like, where? I'm literally like zooming in, zoom in, zoom out. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, I get it now. Like, I can see what people are pointing to, but like, I still don't know if it's true. But I was literally sat here like, I don't know what these items are, and I'm confused, to be honest. So why do we think this is Ava Chow's mansion? Well, some people did some FBI level investigative stuff here. And it seems that Ava Chow has this ashtray. So people are saying because Ava Chow has this ashtray in some of her photos previously that she has uploaded, or someone, there's there's photos of Ava's child's ashtray, okay, that is seen in the photo that people are saying is actually the paraphernalia in question. So because we can see this ashtray in otherwise photos that do not contain paraphernalia, then automatically these rumors are false. That's the line of thinking that I'm seeing a lot of people show, that these photos in particular entirely prove this wrong. Now, I don't know. Unless I see a photo of her actually in action doing something, you know, you can only assume, right? She could have her thumbs up with it next to her face, but unless there's an action shot, we don't know. Do I sound like a typical Blink? Listen, that's the thing. Let me get on my pedestal again. Not my pedestal, my soapbox, actually. Am I defending Rosé? I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm looking at, to be honest. I don't know what's going on. It's just interesting to me. Like, literally, someone wrote the keyword, so when you search Rosé's name, you find these words, and then it says, and never speak on Tae ever again, and they wrote Tae with an at, so that Taehyun's name is not associated with those bad words. I just think it's comical, to be honest, but it brings us back to the exact same point that I had about Taehyun, that we do not know these idols. Like, they're just not in the same universe as us. These idols are literally rich and powerful. We're absolutely not going to relate to them, and we don't know what they do with their lives. Do you think they all just sit there and look pretty and act all happy all the time? Like, no, they do stuff with their lives. And again, I'm not the morality police. I'm not saying either Taehyun or Rosé are doing inherently morally bad or morally good things. I'm just saying, like, these things do exist. Like, you'll be hard pressed to find somebody who doesn't, like, live their lives. Anyways, the reason I wanted to talk about these things is to just stay alert. Some of you need really good lessons on, like, fact checking. Not that I'm teaching you how to fact check, but, you know, just question everything and don't believe everything you read. Now, this isn't the only thing that people thought about with this image that has since been deleted. They also thought that naturally, since Rosé is pictured in a photo with a man, I mean, there's multiple men in this photo, so I don't know why they're, like, focused on Kang. I need to remember his name. Kang Dong-won. He looks a little old. How old is he? I don't want to be. That was very ageist. I take that back. But let's just see how old he is. 42. I mean, again, I'm not the morality police. It just wouldn't have been my first thought. So a lot of people are saying that the fact that they deleted the photo adds to the sketchiness of it all, right? Some people are confused like me, like, where does it look like Coca-Cola? I thought that too. Just look closer. So anyways, like I said, unless there's like an actual action shot, you know, I can think of some Western celebrities who've literally had those action shots in question released to the public, paparazzi shots. I do agree that deleting the photo does make everybody like scream louder about this. But like, the only thing you can do is wait for a statement, maybe. I mean, of course, you're more than welcome to make your assumptions right now. Nobody's gonna stop you. I just don't know what to think about it, because I didn't even know what I was looking at, and I still am not 100% sure. But yeah, let me know what you think about this. Do you think it's like totally blown out of proportion? I wouldn't go on Twitter if I was you, because it's really ugly. Like, it's one thing to have a discussion about something, like, these are my views on drugs, da 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 da, and it's another thing to like post purple BTS prison jumpsuits. Like, you guys are a lot sometimes. Okay, so this is a confirmed thing to have happened. So we have Rei from IVE, who is temporarily halting activities due to health reasons. So let's take a look at this. Starship released this statement that we are informing you regarding the health status and future participation in scheduled activities for our agency's artist, IVE member Rei. Rei recently felt abnormal symptoms such as heart palpitations and stuffiness, so she visited a hospital and received consultation and a checkup. She received the medical opinion that treatment and stability are needed. Based on the opinion from the expert medical institution and ample discussions with Rei, we decided to temporarily halt scheduled activities for the recovery of her health. We ask for the generous understanding of fans on the decision of prioritizing the artist's health. We will inform you again of any changes afterwards. We apologize for causing fans to worry through sudden news. The agency will do our best so that Rei can get rest while focusing on treatment. We ask for lots of support from fans for Rei's speedy recovery. Thank you. That, you know, obviously no one's going to be like, oh, damn her. But it definitely she must feel so sad to just have had a comeback and then not be able to participate in it. Or maybe it's a relief, you know, I don't know. I'm no doctor. But yes, we wish her a speedy recovery. I love this, to be honest. You know, this seems like quite medically motivated. don't know how to say that, but when idols need a break, you have no idea how excited I am to see that they can take those breaks. We've had idols in the past that just faint on stage, people just pushing through and pushing through. And for what? Like, we can clearly see that the group can still function without a member. Not that it's ideal. I know you guys love each member perfectly, equally, and there are no solo stands out there ever. But it works. And if it works, then do it. Because, you know, you've literally seen like K-pop idols with like neck braces performing. And it's like, really? Someone could have taken her lines. Like, it wasn't that big of a deal. Okay, so now we're moving on to some more fun things, I think. Like, they're kind of ridiculous at the same time, but I think it's fun as well. So we did have the Sserafim who released their trailer. We'll watch a little bit of it. I don't want to get a copyright claim, but we'll watch a tiny little bit of it. I'll bring you to my favorite part.
A closed door. I opened them all.
I opened them all. Ooh. Keep this visual in mind, okay? Because this is the next thing we're going to talk about. Okay, it's coming. We are unforgiven. I love that. I love the message, you know? They're kind of the antithesis to aespa. aespa feels like oddly religious in some sense. And then the Sserafim are coming in like, no, screw forgiveness. We're unforgiven. I love it. But anyways, so I'm so excited for the Le Sserafim teaser. Everybody is talking to me about it and like asking me what I think. I think it looks sick and I'm excited. I love the concept of being unforgiven. So I did see someone say, like, again, it's a Nate Pan post that I like going on there and seeing like other, like different perspectives. So they're saying that Yoonjin is referencing Jisoo. And I thought, oh, that's weird. Is it because she had a flower in the book? Like, you know, just Jisoo own flowers now. So Le Sserafim's Yoonjin referencing Jisoo's style. So I'm like, oh, like the flower, right? But then, nope. it's the hair bows. The way you tie those ribbons was a style that Jisoo started. As expected, Blackpink's selling factor is amazing. As spoken by a true Blink. I've never heard something more Blink-like in nature. Now, I do need to take a minute to talk about this reel that I made. I know how embarrassing. You can see the notes that I've written to myself, but I did make a YouTube short about a similarity between IVE's I Am music video and Blackpink's Shutdown music video. Now, it's just two members swinging on a swing with a white background. And I literally even titled it Similarity in a funny way so people wouldn't take it too seriously. Like, to me, it's literally just a scene similarity. I've seen people cry on the floor about plagiarism for even less similarities than that. But, you know, like, dare I say it's practically the same. But, you know, I said, K-pop fans are literally willing to alter reality so that they don't have to admit that something's similar. Like, yes, we can admit that these hairstyles are totally similar, if not actually the same almost. Black hair split in the middle with two bows on the sides. It's the same hairstyle. Let's not lie to ourselves. It's the same, okay? However, being similar or being the same is not always a bad thing, right? I don't personally think Jisoo invented this style or started this style. Maybe she popularized it, sure. I mean, frankly, when I first saw Yoonjin's hair, fucking TD, I swear to God, you little... Frankly, when I first saw Yoonjin in the trailer, I didn't really think of Jisoo, to be honest. First of all, this was like, what, 2-3 years ago? How you like that, right? It's been ages to begin with. And like the style existed before Jisoo, even though she might have made it popular. I don't know. Can we look at the statistics and see how popular two bows and black hair was before and after the release of How You Like That? That'd be interesting. You know, give me some statistics. I don't know. That was stupid. So some of the comments are obviously in agreement. Like, just like the comment below said it, this style was already popular back then, but Jisoo made it more popular, and it's just facts. I'm not even a fan, but let's admit what needs to be admitted. You know, fair enough. Maybe she popularized it, maybe she didn't, and I don't necessarily just think of Jisoo when I see bows and hairs, right? This is such a common style in romance fantasy. It's my first time hearing that Jisoo popularized it. What is this bullshit? Whether Jisoo made it popular or not, I get reminded of Jisoo whenever I see this style. It's because she has insane versatility and buzz factor. I mean, I don't know if that's why you think of her. I think it was just an impactful part of your life. I mean, and How You Like That was very impactful for a lot of us. But that's the thing with K-pop fans. You can acknowledge that something is similar, and that's all it is. 1000%. The hairstyles are basically the same. Now, does it mean anyone copied anyone? No, because I'm sure there are other people who have the exact same hairstyle in other works of art as well. So I just wanted to point that out. Me with my K-pop PhD, we need to start being nicer to Angelina when she posts similarities. Someone literally said it's not similar. I mean, you can say that it's not copied, right? But to say that it's not similar when this is literally like a peak similarity, please, you're kidding. Okay, but back to the Sserafim. So they released striking Bloody Rose concept photos. I'm so excited to see this. Oh, it gives me these creepy vibes and I'm here for it. They have like hearts outside of their chests and it looks so cool. I'm so curious to see what it says on their chest. I think it's just fucking Prada. Oh, they're like Cupid, but they're all beaten up and their wings are burnt. Classic haircutting scene. I don't know if you noticed, their fingers are like, the tips of their fingers are like pink. Again, you want to talk about similarities? Remember in Kill This Love when BLACKPINK had those photo cards where they had like bruises and stuff? The bruises are a similarity. Now, you can think of things when you look at other works of art and it doesn't even have to like look exactly similar. It's just like it's reminiscent. You're reminded of something. I'm sorry, but this literally reminds me when idols get like a sty or something and they have to wear those patches. Oh my god, did you notice they all have band-aids on their fake hearts outside of their chests? Attention to detail, guys. Ooh, I love the lighting in this one. It just looks so cool. She's cutting a ribbon. Does that mean we got like a rhythmic gymnastics scene? Okay, enough about the Sserafim. I'm incredibly excited. I can't wait. Now, we also have more plagiarism accusations. Let's just take a look. I don't have any particular opinion, I think. But this one is like NCT Dream. So NCT Dream did this ad for whatever. Here we see they're holding the cushion pack. And then we have TXT. And I don't know where this is from, but he is giving Edward Scissorhands right here. Yeonjun Scissorhands. It's like a white background with black spray paint. The vibes are similar for sure. If it was a comeback, 2 comebacks, the exact same photo shoot like this, I would be like, yeah, but it's like an ad versus, I don't even know where this is from actually. I mean, it looks the same basically, but let me know what you think about that. And then lastly, it says IVE's song is the same as Ava Max's So I Am. Is it supposed to be like this or is my computer just fucked right now? Needless to say, literally all the comments are like, did you really just make me watch this Ava Max song just to verify? Because they're really not the same. So then we have some random stuff. Lucas again. There's so many. All I have to say, I'm not even going to read this. All I have to say is like, SM, shit or get off the pot. Like, how long are you? Like, I get that they're trying to test the waters. The waters have been tested. The international stands like, yes, Lucas, please come back. You're the love of my life. You're literally so humble and sweet and amazing and I love you. And then the Korean stands, mostly from what I've seen, are like, we will not welcome you back. Like, what more do you need to know? I'm not really interested in this right now. And Pancho is really pissing me off with all the ads right now. I know I need to get an ad blocker, but we're going to end off with my Kpop Dream segment. So let me tell you. Did I tell you about my dream where Seongo was performing and then like he had to go and leave? And then essentially like I had to fix the screen. I'm like, oh my God, like his screen is broken. I need to go fix the screen. And then as I was fixing the screen, I just died. And I felt so embarrassed because I'm like, everybody else who tried to fix his screen probably didn't die like this. Did I tell you that dream last time? I'll tell you another dream just in case. That was one of them. And then I went to a gala with San and Subin, right? And in this dream, I'm literally like San is talking to me. And no offense to San, but like he was just going on. And in my head I'm just like, you need to tell him about your dream list. Like I'm in my dream thinking about my dream list. It's like a dream in a dream. It's kind of like Inception, not gonna lie. So I'm waiting for him to finish. So I'm waiting for Sun to finish what he has to say, and then it's like he has to leave or something. I'm like, wait, I need to tell you about my dream list. I literally write down my dreams in my phone, look. And he's like, okay. And that was it. I have so many dreams to tell you guys about, so let's hope I continue with this news segment. But thank you so much for watching. That is basically all we have to talk about today. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. And let me know what you think of all these subjects. These are the lovely individuals who help support my channel on a monthly basis. Thank you so much to my channel members. As for me, I'm gonna get going, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Do you ever feel like a number? I'm on my way. I don't think so. I don't.